I got these married again. What's up? Yo, what's up, Shamar? Hello, hey y'all, hey everybody. But this is for Shamar. This is for Little Miss Critter, Shamar. This is for you, Shamar. Shamar, why are you bothering me? Shamar, why are you bothering me, boo? Why are you bothering me? The crazy part about it is I was just on here taking up for you. But now I'll never sit here and take up for you again. Dookie Butt, you are on drugs. You have to be on drugs. You hang around LaShawn every day. Y'all act like y'all on drugs. You are so mad at me because what these people say to you and how they treat you. You the one making yourself go down the drain. I was finna get on here and read you, but at the end of the day, I ain't even gonna do that because I gotta lead by example. But at the end of the day, you are miserable, Tommy miserable, both of y'all miserable, and both of y'all deserve each other. You over there talking about something, the Bunny Company hit me up and they looking for Alvo. Shamar, you dusty gorilla back. Why would a Bunny Company hit you up and be looking for you? I mean, asking you anything if you took your name out my bun, Shamar. Them people is not contacting you. Them people is not saying nothing to you. You seen that I moved to my apartment. You see that I'm doing good. You see that I'm flourishing without you. Shamar, you is going down the drain. Let's really clock the correct T. Shamar, when I came on here, I could have told them people how you went to jail. You did go to jail because you was driving you know who car, and I ain't gonna put her out there, but she know who. You was driving your homegirl car, and you was driving on the wrong side of the road, and you went to jail in Smyrna, Georgia. But you went to the little Smyrna detention thing before, but they take you to Cobb, and that's where you got to bun out at. You ain't even make it to Cobb because they let you OR bun out. You have to go to court for that, Miss Mamas. That's why I told you couldn't find your stuff because they looking for Cobb, but you was in Smyrna jail. Boo, that's the real T. And the second time you just got arrested was you because you did exactly what Exclusive did. You ain't get arrested because you was stalking somebody at the bus station. You got arrested because you snuck inside the 5 Points bus station, and then they came and arrested your ass because you got to pay. You thought just because you a celebrity, they was going to let you through. I'm so tired of you, Shamar. Your money gone. You broke. You went broke, Shamar. You forgot when I came to your house the last time when you took your name off my bun, but still allowed me to come back to your house. I seen everything, Shamar. You broke. You don't have no more money. You only living off your social security check, and whenever Fendi take you out for a booking, you so mad at everybody else when you should be mad at yourself. You the one let them people come in your house. You the one let them people rob you for your money. You sat there and let LaShawn them rob you for your money and still being cool with LaShawn. LaShawn don't like you. LaShawn ain't your friend. LaShawn treat you like you a cokehead, and the cokeheads that live with him. That's why he have you at Six Flags, and that's why you have you downtown Atlanta doing crackhead shit with the crackheads. LaShawn don't care about you. He wants to ruin you. He wants to ruin the little platform that you got left. That's why he's still cool with Messy Dog. And the only reason why you cool with Messy Dog because you scared of Messy Dog because you don't want Messy Dog to talk about you no more. But Messy Dog still do talk about you, boo. So while you were going off on me, I never told nobody we was back together. Messy Dog made a video on TikTok and said that me and you back together, and I ain't even back with you because I haven't even been talking to you. So you got all this mixed anger at me and everybody else, and I ain't even did nothing to you. But the people that you hang around, your best friend LaShawn, he's doing it. He's the root of all of it because why he cool with Messi and Messi talk about you every day, but you mad at me and I'm in a whole different state. But you mad at me and I'm in a whole different state, Booker. But Shamar, it's not my fault that you went broke. You went broke because of yourself. And the only time Fendi come and get you, boo, is when Fendi trying to get booked. And Fendi can't sell out an arena, and she can't even sell out a club. So, of course, she going to use you because everybody want to come see a zoo animal in person. And, yeah, and I'm going to keep it a buck. And I'm going to stick to what I said. Tommy do be bullying you because Tommy talk about you every day. But at the end of the day, I take it back. Tommy don't bully you. Tommy, and what you and Tommy do is the same thing. Tommy sit here and bothers you and talks about you every day because he's miserable. And you don't do nothing but talk about Tommy and me every day because you miserable. Both of y'all are both miserable as fuck. And y'all ain't got shit going on. Shamar, you got all this talent and all this money. All this motion. But you can't even monetize. You on YouTube Live getting more views than me and more likes than me, and you ain't even monetized. Why you didn't even sit back and tell Fendi or whoever your manager or whoever hung around you or LaShawn hey, how do I monetize this? How do I read this? I'm pretty sure YouTube done emailed you so many times and say, hey, you eligible for monetization, but you don't care because you want to just get on here and cuss people out and call people bro and say this and call the police on people. You're not even taking care of your business. Then you on TikTok for free because I'm pretty sure you're not monetized on TikTok. Then you just made this new Instagram and I'm pretty sure you're not even monetized on that Instagram. Why you so busy running about me and trying to get your get back and watching Tommy and keeping up with Tommy? You need to monetize yourself so you can be making money off of yourself and stop letting everybody else make money off you. I can talk about you every day and make money off you, but I choose not to because I can make money off myself. So I don't even know why I even went live to address you. You are weird. Come on, y'all, like the live. Run it up. Can we get the 100 likes? Shamar, you need to do better. You need to sit down and get your life in order. Shamar, your lease is up in August. You need to be figuring out where you finna move at and how you finna move and how you finna do it. But instead you keep getting on here talking about come on and taking Mello to the vet. When you gonna go to the vet, Shamar? Let's start there. You taking Mello to the vet and going downtown Atlanta and you going to flex, but you still haven't yet to see if you finna renew that lease or go somewhere else. Stop, leave me alone, boo. I wasn't bothering you. I didn't say nothing to you, Shamar. I don't understand why you on the internet arguing, mad, talking about me. I don't understand what's going on with you. I don't know what's wrong with you, but I just read the fuck out you in less than 6 minutes, and I'm not finna spend this whole entire life talking about you. But yes, Booka, but go ahead and get it together, boots. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what happened. How's the wife? How's the cats? How's your husband? How's your kids? Shamar, how's your husband? How's your kids? Because I haven't talked to you in a long time, and I just don't see why you're mad at me. You should be mad at LaShawn. You should be mad at the people. You should be mad at Auntie Seven. Auntie Seven came and swiped you, took all your money, and got off the internet and disappeared. Auntie Seven somewhere in a whole nother state, laid back, lived $60,000 richer. While you around here, when you went from riding black trucks to riding BIP on the martyrs. You see how they work? Shamar, everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Our Creator needed people. That's why he had disciples. That's why it was Jesus, Moses, a lot of people. God needed people too to deliver his message the way he had to do. Shamar, you think you bigger than the program, you bigger than everybody, you can do it by yourself. Shamar, as bad as, and let's keep it a buck. Everybody said I use you. I ain't gonna lie, Shamar. If you never was who you was, I would never talk to you. Because you wouldn't be the type of person that I talk to. Because the way you treat people, the way you talk, the way you act, I wouldn't even associate myself with you. But because of what comes with you, I lowered my standards and I treated you with grace. I treated you with love and fucked around and fell in love with you, but I treated you right. When I came around you, you had $8,000 in your pocket that you didn't even know how much you had. You went from $8,000 to $60,000 in less than 9 months. Shamar, you are so inconsiderate, you are so backwards, and you are so malicious that you can't even sit here and be grateful and show grace to people who actually care about you because of people who didn't care about you. And then the crazy part about it is, you had so many people that came in your life, and no matter if they came because they want your clout, they came to better you and better themselves. And as soon as you felt like they didn't deserve nothing, you kicked them to the curb. Shamar, you didn't want to pay your managers. You didn't want to pay a booking agent. You didn't want to pay nobody. That's why I did it all for free, because I know who I am. I know my talent. I know what I can do. When I came with you, I knew you was never going to give me no money because I already knew what type of person you was. You was never a type of person to give nobody nothing. I knew you wasn't going to give me that, but I just know who I am. I was going to get what I got. And that's why everybody know my name. That's why everybody know my fame. And I still helped you. And you turned around and did all that evil stuff to me. Auntie Seven took you down there to the bunny place to take my name off your bun. Take your name off my bun so I wouldn't come back in your life to stop her from planting Avery in your life. And then when she brought all them distractions in your life, Avery, LaShawn, the no good friend, the no good man, she was able to execute her plan and take everything. This lady sat here, Shamar, and watched me help you. She sat here and watched you go from $8,000 to $60,000. In a moment that I couldn't take it no more from how you treated me and I left you, She brought a new man, she flew him from New York to Atlanta. She brought LaShawn back around you and took everything you worked hard from and then got off the internet. But you so mad at Alvo. Cause Tommy told you that I was evil. You mad at me though, cause Tommy told you I was evil. Cause Tommy said I didn't love you. Tommy said I came to use you. The same Tommy who said that he mad at you because you took his man. When me and Tommy was in a fake relationship. When Tommy got on here plenty of times and said, I fell in love, I knew the relationship was fake, but I still fell in love with him. It's because the way that he treated me. I treated Tommy like a human. The same way I treated Tommy is the same way I treated you, Shamar. I treated y'all how I want to be treated. That's why I'm still blessed. That's why 5 months later, I still got what I got. I still got my clout. Shamar, I was going to read you, talk about your body, but I ain't got to do that. I can just talk like this with you. Shamar, you are so miserable and you so naive that you messing your own blessings up. At the end of the day, Shamar, can't nobody use you. Because the moment anybody try to come do something to you wicked or do something crazy to you, God ain't going to allow it. Even if I wanted to come use you, see what happened? God put me inside your life, and guess what happened? I made your life. Shamar, we needed each other. See, Shamar, you so naive. You don't know in real life people need people. That's why these women have husbands. Okay, Shamar? That's why some of these women have husbands. They need their husband. Their husband need them. In life, people gonna need you. It's okay for people to need you because you're gonna need somebody too. Not everybody coming to use you, but people come to use your opportunity and make their life better. You gotta decipher what's for you and what's not. As a person coming to you and they bringing value in your life and they upgrading your life, Shamar, they're not using you. But a person come around you and they taking from you, taking your peace, they taking everything, they taking money from you, getting fame from you, but not adding no value, that is using, Shamar. I didn't use you, baby. I didn't. I used the resources that came with you to elevate myself while still making sure you was okay and making your money. They said, Alvo, I can't believe you was around here. I can't believe you weren't taking no money. Why was you making sure he was okay, Alvo? Because you got at the end of the day, you got to understand, why would I have to use you when resources come with you? When resources comes money. It's what the person do with the resources. Like you, Shamar, you sitting on resources right now. You can't use your resources even in your hardship right now because you too busy focused on negative and drama. You too busy trying to hang out with LaShawn while LaShawn is literally trying to put you in self-destruct mode. You too busy want to go back to the bathhouse. Tomorrow you was doing so good. You was missing your old life because you don't want to change. People can be doing so good and mess up because they don't want to change. You was changing for the best. Your life was going good. Both of our life was going good. My life was going amazing. Yours was going amazing too. But you was missing going to the bathhouse. You was missing being around drama. You wasn't comfortable with your new life, which was positive stuff, positive energy. Shamar, when you was around me, you was booked and busy. Tommy said, out of everything Tommy said, he said some truth a little bit. When Tommy said, when Alvo was with you, you was booked and busy. Alvo left you, now he booked and busy. Alvo ain't never loved you, Shamar. When Tommy said that, guess what I said? Damn, that's crazy. When Shamar was with me, he was booked and busy. When I left Shamar, I still was able to get bookings on my own. You know why? Because I learned the game. I learned how to do it. I learned how to be everything Shamar needed so Shamar didn't have to pay nobody. Shamar, he need a manager right now. Shamar need a person who gonna make sure he get to his bookings. He need all that. He had me. That's why he was booked and busy. Shamar gonna always be the star. He always got talent. But the reason why he not booked right now because he ain't got no structure and he ain't got nobody to actually take care of the business while he do the talent. Clock it. That's why he's not booked right now. So it's just like, that's why Shamar so mad at me. That's why Shamar hate me. Because Shamar know deep down inside, I was the best thing for him. Shamar ain't paid me a dime. Y'all know how much Shamar would have to pay her manager right now? 10%. Y'all know how much he would have to pay his stylist right now? Y'all know how much he would have to pay an assistant, somebody to go travel with him? I was traveling with Shamar. I was checking in Shamar into them hotels. I was checking Shamar into them flights. I was counting Shamar money. Man, when I was with Shamar, I swear to God, tell me if I'm lying. Y'all, this y'all job. Y'all do it a lot. Go find the old videos. Every time Shamar went to his state, he got his hair did, he got his makeup did, and he had a new outfit. And he always got his back in. Shamar was making $16,000 a weekend, which was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we flying back in on Sunday. Shamar was literally making $16K a week. And he didn't even have to pay for his hair. I made sure before when Shamar got off that plane, everything he always needed was always there. And he didn't pay me nothing. He didn't pay me absolutely nothing. So at the end of the day, y'all gotta really look why he mad. He not mad because I used him. Shamar mad because Shamar ain't slow. Shamar know. He like, damn, man. I don't try to end. And Shamar told me, when we break up, ain't nobody gonna know you. When we break up, you gonna lose all your clout. 5 months later, still got my clout. 5 months later, still making my money. That's why Shamar mad. Because Shamar know. 5 months later from me and Shamar being together, look at him. He going right back. Going right back down the drain. He know it. If Shamar was with me right now, he wouldn't be doing what he doing right now. Shamar, what today is? Today, Thursday. Me and Shamar would be in a different state right now. Getting ready to go to one of his bookings. So I'm not finna keep allowing him to keep, make it make sense. Waste of talent. He's so blind and dumb-minded around negative energy. No, I'm not trying to preach. I'm not preaching. I'm really just keeping it real. Like, I was going to come on here and read Shamar, but then I had to realize why Shamar angry and why Shamar upset. I really had to realize why Shamar angry and why Shamar upset. And it's just like, no cap, Shamar is going downhill. And LaShawn is literally self-destruct him. It's so crazy. God really will put us through stuff and put it in your face. I got to look what Auntie Seven did. Some people will sit here and monitor your spirit so bad. Auntie Seven knew I was good for Shamar. Everybody knew I was good for Shamar. Let's really be real, y'all. LaShawn and Shamar so much best friends. The last time when I went and got with Shamar, LaShawn ain't pull up. Every time I'm around Shamar, LaShawn never pull up. If I was to pull up on Shamar right now, LaShawn not gonna pull up because LaShawn can't be around me. He know he can't be around me. I'm telling y'all, that lady really put LaShawn back in his life and brought Avery down here to distract Shamar from what she was going to do. She told Shamar, Shamar, they're trying to sue you. They're trying to sue you. You'll take all the money out the bank. Shamar took all the money out the bank and put it into another bank that she tried to go do a scam on the bank. They closed the bank and gave Shamar back the money, which was $2,000 and $2,000, which was $4,000. So they gave Shamar back the $4,000, but they gave it to him in a check. Shamar, he misplaced everything. Shamar just put the check down in his couch, y'all. In his couch, didn't even know about the check and none of that. When them people came and took that money, they took all the money that was in the safe and shit like that. They didn't even take the check. He literally had that check and the other shit up. So it's just like, Shamar, you caused that on yourself. You wanted to be so much better than me. You want to be so much better than Tommy. You got your teeth from Zeus. See, at the end of the day, this is why I love when people try to quote the Bible and try to say karma. Karma don't like one person. Karma like two. If I would have never got on the internet and said what I said about Shamar and did what I did, but allowed Shamar to do me how he did me and just moved on gracefully, I would have been blessed 3 times abundantly more than I am now. But I was hurt, I was mad, and I did human things, and I did what I did. But to be honest, my karma for talking about Shamar, it was going through what I was going through for them 5 months. And Shamar karma for how he treated me is when Auntie Seven brought LaShawn back in his life and brought Avery in his life and robbed his ass and got the fuck on. So when y'all be saying, well, you going through karma? Shamar going through karma too, because we both needed each other and we was doing good. He just felt like he was better than me. He just got the big head. How you start mistreating a person who makes sure you make money? He had everybody getting, he said, Shamar, you the breadwinner. Shamar, you the money, Shamar. You don't need Alvo. He let all them people think he didn't need me when all the promoters was telling him, keep Alvo by your side. You're going to get rich with Alvo. All the promoters told Shamar that. All the promoters was telling Shamar that. Shamar knew that. How you piss the person off who's making you money? Shamar, anybody else around you, you would have to pay. How y'all think Shamar and Mika fell out? Let's clock something to you. I don't know if Mika somewhere on this live or Mika be going live, but if Mika ever go live, the girl that went with to TZ birthday party with Shamar, y'all, it's 460 people here. Y'all, let's get to 200 likes. That went to TZ party with him. How y'all think her and Shamar fell out? Because Shamar told me she a groupie, she a cloud chaser. Why? Because she got paid. Shamar don't want to pay nobody. As soon as he got to pay you, you a groupie, you a cloud chaser, and you a user. Because if you love him, you'll do it for free. Shamar, ain't nobody finna go around the world to take care of you, do all that work, hard work for you, all that labor for free. But you don't want to give nobody nothing. So it's just like at the end of the day, y'all be scared to clock the T. I been clocked the T. That's all it is. But y'all just hate Avo so much. So it's just like we gonna make Tommy the victim, Shamar the victim, and we gonna make Avo be the villain. Because Tommy did Shamar wrong, and Avo did Tommy wrong, Shamar did Tommy wrong. So to be honest, Avo the worst person. We gonna make Avo be the bad guy since we knew Tommy and Shamar longer, and we gonna make Tommy and Shamar be the victim. No, ain't no victim in here. Ain't no victim in here. It's no victim. Tommy talk about Shamar every day because he miserable and he can't stand on his own. Shamar talk about Tommy every day because he miserable and no shade. And like Tommy said, Shamar do watch Tommy all day, every day. He watch everything Tommy say. Because Shamar loves drama. That's what Shamar do. Shamar loves drama. He watch him every day, all day. And if Tommy would have never said what he said about Shamar, him and Tommy would still be friends right now. But Shamar really feels some type of way. Shamar do. Like when Tommy talking about something, Shamar called me and said, oh, let's take Avo down. Tommy not lying. That's the type of person Shamar is. So when Tommy was saying that on his live, I was listening. I was going to read Tommy again, but I said, damn, Tommy really ain't lying because that's how Shamar is. Shamar literally will use his platform to play simply like people doing this and doing that to you and try to take you down. And it made sense why Tommy started talking about me more and Messy Doll started talking about me and I started becoming this evil person. And then it made sense why they wasn't talking about Shamar. And then Messy Doll and Shamar got cool out of nowhere. Because Shamar do that type of shit because he likes drama. But then when it backfires and turn on him, then he wanna sit here and like he don't know what's going on. Just like when him and Messi was playing, when he was planning on taking me down with Messi, and then as soon as I got back around Shamar, he don't want Messi to bother me no more. Messi like, nah, I mean we just started this shit, so we gotta finish this shit. Now I'm finna talk about you. So now he mad. He really don't mad at Shamar because Shamar let me back around. Shamar so slow and Shamar so evil. All he want to do is be in the drunk. He want Messi and Tommy. This is what Shamar want. Shamar want Tommy to talk about me and talk about me. He want Messi Doll to talk about me. He want LaShawn to talk about me. He want everybody to talk about me but not talk about him. So the moment they start talking about him, he get mad. Because he mad at me because he know for a fact he wouldn't make no more money. He wouldn't be broke right now if I still was around him. Y'all got to really clock the T. Tommy just went live last night and said that Shamar told him to talk about me. Why would you tell Tommy to talk about me if I'm making sure you're making money? Just crazy. That's why he best sitting in the hood looking so bad and broke. It's hard to believe you didn't take nothing and you knowing he can't count or was paying him. I'm gonna be real with you. You know why? Y'all know the only reason why I didn't take no money from Shamar? I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is the only reason why I didn't take money from Shamar. Because that was Shamar money. Shamar sat there and went in that studio and made Clock That T. Shamar, the bookings was because of Shamar. I was making sure when Shamar was getting his money. I made sure he went from 8K to 60K. But all that was because of Shamar. So why would I take something from Shamar because he's not giving me something? Like, no, I'm not that type of person. They're just like me. Say I make $50,000 a month on YouTube, and somebody come around me and they start helping me out, or my mom is helping me. And then my mom start feeling like, okay, Alv, you making a lot of money. Give us some money. Don't give my mom no money. And then they rob. Like, why would they rob? I would get mad like, no, how y'all gonna sit here and rob me? Like, yeah, y'all help me make this money, but shit is my money. So it's just like, it was never, like, why would I steal? At the end of the day, it was his money. So how I'm gonna steal something that belongs to him? I'm not gonna do that. What I should have did was not talk about him. Even when I got real mad, I shouldn't start talking about him. I should have just moved on and started doing my own thing. But that's what God do. God be testing us. And that's why I say God don't like jealous people. When I got jealous, I got mad and I got jealous because I'm like, damn, he making all this money. I helped him make all this damn money. He done went from $8,000 to $60,000. I done helped him with this and this and this how he treat me. And I started doing, what I did. So at the end of the day, that's what God do. He tests you. He gave everybody a test. He gave me a test and I felt it. He gave Shamar a test and Shamar felt it. And this be so crazy. And y'all know why I get mad at me? Because sometimes we always ask God, can you give us a signal? Can you give us a sign? And then God would really tell you what's going on. And then you'd be like, you don't even see what's going on. Just like with the Shamar situation. When me and Shamar was going through what we was going through, Shamar really believed in his head that he didn't need me. He really felt like he was becoming an icon and he was becoming so rich. But Shamar was being delusional to himself. What Shamar wasn't telling himself was, Alvo is the reason why you got 60,000. Yeah, they booking you because of your song, but Alvo's counting the money. Alvo's making sure you get on the flights. Alvo's talking to the promoters. Alvo's finding the makeup art. Alvo's doing all this. You wouldn't have been able to do it on your own. So I don't even know what in his mind would make him go against me or start treating me the way that he started treating me. Because he started thinking, okay, I got $60,000. I'm finna be at 100K. I don't need Alvo no more. That's what happens. That's what happens when you start thinking you're bigger than the program. No shade. That's what the devil gonna do. The devil gonna plant thoughts in your head. And then me, son was telling me, stay, Avo, stay. Everybody, stay. CC, please don't be mad at me, CC, because I never called CC out by name. CC, stay, Avo, just help him. Wiggy, stay, Avo, just help him, Avo. Everybody telling me to stay. I'm like, I'm trying to stay. I tried this. My heart is to stay. But then I was like, this boy do not respect me. He don't help me. And now he want to start telling people I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I might as well just start doing it on my own. And I branched off on my own. That's why Shamar mad. Shamar only mad because I left his ass alone. Shamar thought I was going to be his slave forever. No shade, y'all. If I was still around Shamar, he'll be booked right now. He wouldn't be talking about me right now. Like, that's just what he do. So it's just like, that's all it is. That's why it's so funny to me. Where that money is gone. Yeah, Shamar broke. Shamar back regular. Y'all know what's the crazy part about this? Shamar is literally living off of his own check. Shamar live off his first month check. He not even monetized on YouTube or TikTok or none of these apps. And it's not even that he's not monetized because he's not even trying to be monetized. LaShawn is trying to build a YouTube platform so he can get monetized. You just need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to get monetized. And you need over 20,000 watch time. Shamar got 15,000 followers on YouTube and he's not monetized. He got 15K subs. You only need 1,000 to become monetized. Come on now. Like, because he's so busy, want to be in drama and argue with me and bother me. Yeah, they just be lurking. But I'm finna get ready to end my live anyway. Y'all, can we get to 200 likes? I'm finna ready to end my live. I just came on here because Shamar keep on going live and he keep on talking about me because he sat there and listened to Tummy Live. He sat there and listened to Tummy Live last night and now he want to get mad at me. How you get mad at me because Tummy said what he said? It's called manipulation, Shamar. That's what people do. They manipulate you. When somebody know that you easy and they know your temptation and they know what you fall for, they'll get you every time. Shamar, he pulled you in. He sat here and made you feel like I did you so wrong because he sat here and throw up everything that I was doing good in my life. He's my Evo got books without you. Evo doing this without Shamar. He ain't love Shamar. Now Shamar mine. Yeah, because if Avo would have never left me, then I would have never got with Avery and I would have never got robbed. How you gonna sit here and blame me? How you gonna sit here and blame me for you getting robbed? Because if I would have stayed, then that would have never happened to you. No, if you would have never treated me how you treated me, then you would have never got robbed. Man, when I was with you, bro, you had like 68K, 60, we're gonna say 60K. You had 60K, you would have been at like 250K. You would have had $250,000 right now. You would have had $250,000 in your bank account right now if you still would have been with me. And I wasn't taking nothing. I was literally living off my TikTok in my YouTube. And then you on the phone. So that means not only did you get on the phone, and it makes sense now. That's why he got on the phone with Ken and started talking about me. Because Tommy sent Ken and Shamar way. Because that's what type of person Tommy is. Tommy is a manipulator. Tommy said on last night, Tommy said, I'm a manipulator. I know what to do. I know how to do it. I know what I'm doing. So if a person can go live and admit to being a manipulator, but yet say they got manipulated, how could y'all be mad? If he can get on here and tell y'all how his devious plans or how he tricked Shamar or persuaded Shamar to do this and do that, why would y'all get mad if he get manipulated? That's the part I didn't understand last night. He was telling y'all how he manipulated Shamar and he stayed on the phone with Shamar for an hour and him and Shamar was planning on how they gonna get rid of me. But then y'all say I did him wrong. Like, Shamar deserves everything he gets. He is trash and can't get along with nobody. No, I'm just saying, like, it's just so crazy to me. So it's just like, to be honest, it sounds like if we're gonna have a victim, if we're gonna have a victim, Avo is the victim. Because not only that, I was in a fake relationship with Tommy, and still to this day, I'm still over here facing backlash for being in a fake relationship with Tommy. But Tommy get a bypass because Tommy said he fell in love with me. Okay, let's just reverse roles right now. What if I fell in love with Tommy and Tommy didn't fall in love with me? Would y'all still say I did Tommy wrong? I want y'all to be real. It's 502 people on this live. Let's reverse roles real quick. What if Tommy never fell in love with me, but I fell in love with Tommy? Would I still be wrong? No, like I really want. That's a genuine question. So I'm wrong because I was in a fake relationship with a person and I didn't catch any romantic feelings. Tommy is so jealous, and I swear people let him tell him stuff. No, they don't. Thumb himself, which is you. Like I'm confused. Like I'm wrong because I didn't fall in love off a fake relationship. That's just like Martin and Gina doing they TV show, and Martin fell in love with Gina, but Gina didn't fall in love. What y'all gonna say? Martin, you wrong. Why you didn't fall in love with Gina back? Martin and Gina had a whole show, the Martin Show. What if, so if Martin fell in love with Gina, would she be wrong? So how am I wrong? Because we was in a fake relationship and he fell in love with me. Like, I really be trying to, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I really sit here and try to sympathize. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I troll a lot. I talk about Tommy a lot. Tommy is not a bad looking person. He really ain't bad looking. He just not my type. I'm just not emotionally, not physically attracted to him. I never was. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm a bad person because I didn't fall in love off of a fake relationship. I'm trying to figure out how Shamar is a bad friend because Shamar took Tommy man that never was Tommy man. I'm trying to figure out if Tommy said Shamar is not that bright and Shamar ain't capable of understanding things, then why would he be mad at a person who's not that bright and not able to understand things? So that means he didn't, like, I be so confused on the hypocrite things that be going on, the things that people say. Everything people say about me, but it doesn't apply to Tommy. If we're going to sit here and call Avo out and make Avo be the bad guy, then everybody got to play a part to take. I did. It's 500 people on here. I admit it. I did deal with Shamar because of his resources. I deal with Shamar because of the resources and what came with Shamar. If Shamar would have never had the clout that he had, I wouldn't talk to Shamar. And I'm gonna be real because the way that he carry himself, the way that he treat people, the way that he don't know how to show love and be grateful and humble, I would have never dealt with him. I'm being real. I can I swear to God on my life, be real with you guys. So if I'm being real and telling y'all the real, why would I sit here and lie about the rest? I never liked it, Tommy. Never ever liked him. I swear, I kid y'all, and I'm gonna keep saying this same story. They keep talking about something my gay dad. I'm a matter of fact, I know it. I don't have to come on here and tell my story, but let me go ahead and tell my story. Let me tell you what happened to me. No, I didn't have the best life growing up. My mama, she did the best that she could, and I had to realize just because I endured things as a child and I went through things as a child, I can't blame my mama. Because some people are great mamas and some people struggle a little bit. But at the end of the day, I went through a lot of stuff growing up. I went through being homeless. I went through lights being off. I've been through it not being food in the house. I've been through dealing with having my own father and not having the same dad. I've been through feeling different from being a homosexual. So when Tommy said last night I should be giving his son advice, I really do be giving advice because I'm a product of a kid who came from a broken home. I was raised in a broken home. But nowadays, people can't sit here and talk to people and about what they grew up in because people want to hold it against them. I didn't have it that good growing up. I had to learn how to survive. At 12 years old, I had to learn how to be nice to the aunties that I didn't like, be nice to the cousins that I didn't like, just to spend the night. A lot of people, they don't understand that. A lot of people, they ain't been through that. A lot of people will see me, I ain't been through that. My family ain't treat me like that. That's my life. I've been through that. And it's probably another kid or another person that been through what I've been through. I didn't have it all growing up. I had to teach myself how to cut grass. I was 13 years old, 14 years old cutting grass to get money. Okay? When I turned 16 years old, I got a job. My life is different. And it took me to get grown and realize just because my life was different didn't mean my mama didn't love me. I just grew up different. Everybody struggle different. Everybody mind different. What everybody go through is different. But everything that I've been through, you know what I told myself? I never want to be a messed up person. I never wanted to be a messed up person. The reason why and Tommy said, Alvo brought me a couch. Alvo paid my rent. Tommy, I paid your rent because I was so grateful. Tommy, I'm a very grateful person. I'm so grateful. You can give me a shirt, whatever. If somebody give me something, I'm grateful for it. So the fact, Tommy, that I was living with a gay man that said that he wanted to be my gay dad and teach me the gay ways and the gay life. The fact that I ended up moving in with him and I started doing sexual favors when I can be adult and grown and say I could have told him said no. I could have said I don't want to do that with you. And if he would have put me out, he would have had to put me out. But guess what? I got in survival mode. I didn't have nowhere to go, so I did what Chevy, you laughing? That shit ain't funny. Like I don't bye Chevy. Like I don't play like that. I'm just going ahead because you think I'm playing. I'm fucking not playing. When I talk about shit like this, I don't play. Like get the fuck on. But like yeah, like I said, like shit, I could have told the man no. I didn't say no. I kept doing what I was doing and shit. I was fucking with him for a place to stay. So it's just like when Tommy came inside my life and he had like, oh, he can help me and that he can make my dreams come true and I can just be this model, this comedian, actor. Tommy came and tried to do me. I told Tommy I don't want to be in a relationship with him. I told him I'm working on myself. I told Tommy everything I had going through. So I said, yeah, I listen to people. Sometimes people tell the truth. Sometimes people tell a lie. Tommy told y'all the truth when he said, Avo told me everything he was going through. I told you everything I was going through. So why the fuck would you get in a fake relationship with me if you knew you was going to fall in love with me? Tell me if I knew that you was going to fall in love with me, if I knew that you was going to like me, I just would have stayed with the nigga that I was living with and at least would have kept doing that because eventually I would have got the hell on. I was just so grateful and so happy to sit here and be able to feel like I was understood. And then the fact you told me that I can move with you, then I don't gotta be with you, I don't have to do sexual favors, and that I can become famous, bitch, I did it. Like, I'm not even gonna get emotional, so I came with you. So it's like it hurt my feelings that you get on this app and make people feel like I just did you so wrong when I never did you wrong. I never liked you. I never in my life ever liked you. Never liked you. Never wanted to be with you. And I say the same exact story every fucking time. And it aggravates me to my fucking bone. Like, I'm not wrong, bro. And I just really, like, I really feel like if somebody really went through what I went through and they seen, and they've been through this, they would, like, I feel like if I was a girl, like, I feel like if it's just like a girl, I'm not saying I'm a girl, but it's just like being a girl, if you not want to be with nobody, or you don't have to, like, why am I being bashed on the internet because I didn't fall in love with him? I didn't like him. Like, how the fuck am I being bashed because I didn't like Tommy? Like, I don't understand how. I love when you're honest and you don't have to like nobody if you don't like nobody for real. Like, I didn't like him. So it's just like, he's my song, he paid my rent. Tell me I paid your rent because I was grateful. Boy, I was happy. You took me from a situation that I didn't want to be in, and then you was giving me the option to do 3 things that I want to do. Be an actor, be a model, and be a comedian. So then I had a job. I was working at DHL. I was making $500 a week. Tell me I gave you 300 and kept 2. Tell me I gave you $300 out of all my paychecks. It got to the point, tell me you told me, it got to the point, tell me you told me, you said, Avo, do something for yourself. You ain't gotta give me no money this week. I was paying your rent not because I was in love with you or I was liking you. I was paying your rent because I was grateful. You took me out of a situation. I was so blessed. And not only that, I was making content. I was getting clout. So I was happy. That's why I was paying your rent. That's what people do. When people be grateful and people grateful for things that you do for them and opportunities, they show you their gratefulness. Everything's not sexual. So when we had an agreement to be friends and that you was helping me, that's why I was helping you. I wasn't paying your rent because I liked you. I didn't buy you a couch, Tommy, because you was my man. I brought you a couch because you was in your apartment and you only had a bed. Everybody was talking about you, about your furniture, and I was making good money at DHL. I wasn't even begging. Tommy, I wasn't even begging on the internet. I was literally doing my YouTube story times. Doing my YouTube shit. I wasn't even begging. I didn't even know how to read. I wasn't even reading nobody. You turned me into this person. I used to make my money the right way, go to work. Used to be at home arguing with Shamar all day. I used to come home from work and do my YouTube videos. That's all I used to do. You made me like this. So how you get mad and you made me the way that I am? You the one said, oh, we gotta do storylines. Oh, we gotta start acting like we breaking up. You gotta start acting like you don't wanna be with me. You started telling me the shit to do and I started doing it. I wanna be an actor, so I started acting. And I didn't know that these people was really gonna believe this shit. I didn't know that me doing what I'm doing off of what you telling me to do, that was gonna make these people hate me. If I knew that was gonna happen, then I would have never did that. I would have never got on start doing that to you on the internet. I didn't even know who Gary Coleman was. You the one talking about something, oh, they always tell me I look like Gary Coleman. I didn't even know who Gary Coleman was. That's why I started calling you Gary. I didn't even know who Gary Coleman was. You the one told me to do that, and then you went in the room and like you got mad, slammed the door, and I was like, Tommy, man, open the door. I didn't know that I'm doing what you telling me to do. When we was arguing in that kitchen, you the one told me to argue with you. You said argue, act like we gonna fight, get in your face. I was just doing everything that you told me to do. Bitch, I didn't know. If I knew that these people was gonna hate me and think that I was doing you so dirty, I would have never even did that. And then you came on the internet, and then you the first person got on the internet and told the people, y'all, the relationship was fake. I'm like, why the fuck what Tommy telling people the relationship was fake? To everybody in my DMs, oh, well, you lied to us. Tommy said y'all relationship was fake. You get on the internet and say the relationship was fake and that you fell in love with me, X, Y, Z. And I'm like, what the fuck? And ever since then, everybody started hating me. Like, I'm like, oh my God, bro. And then now it look like I'm the now. And then y'all gotta understand, we have females that watch us. It's women that watches us. So now all the women looking at me and they're like, Avo is so evil. He act like he liked it, Tommy. Tommy is a good person. Tommy gave Avo somewhere to stay. And that's how he do it, Tommy. Because all thing they see is Tommy gave me somewhere to stay. That's all they see. All they see is Tommy took me out of a bad situation. And that's like, it's like I said, Tommy is a manipulator. He know how to make it look good. Me, I ain't gonna lie, I be lying too. It's plenty of things that I got on here and lied about. It's plenty of things that I had did. But it's just like when I go to talking about how I feel about Tommy, I'm really telling the truth. And y'all know I be like Tommy, Gary Coleman, Dolphin Teeth. I'm not calling him Gary Coleman. I'm calling him by his name, Tommy. I don't have an issue with Tommy. I never had no beef with Tommy. My beef came with Tommy is when me and Tommy ended. Tommy said that when I get 10,000 followers, we can end it. He wanted 10K. I wanted 10K. Tommy wanted 100K. I hit 10,000 followers. I ended the relationship and I got with Josh. Tommy already knew about Josh before I got with Josh. Tommy told me if you pop out with Josh and you and Josh don't work out, man, you can't do no fake relationship no more. I said, dang. I said we can't be friends. I said we could just tell the people that we friends and shit like that. He said, nah, because I don't want to look bad because they gonna keep on trying to judge me with the woo. So I'm like, so if I pop out with my boyfriend, I can't be cool with you. And then he was like, we can be cool behind the scenes. So I'm like, all right, cool. Man, y'all, I trusted Tommy so much. I let him have my YouTube password and everything. Man, Tommy deleted all my YouTube videos. Tommy was deleting my shit. I had to hurry up and change my password. That's how it literally got all the way to the last video. It say Prison Story Part 1. And then my recent videos, that's because them all the ones he didn't delete. But all my prison videos, the YouTube videos I made with him and Shamar, he deleted every last one of them off my page. And then everybody say, Avo, do you talk about Tommy's son? Only reason why I started talking about Tommy's son is because Tommy posted my ID and my social security. Even Tommy fans would say, they're like, Tommy, why you doing that? You taking it too far. Tommy was so mad, he even bleached my fucking clothes. So then I started talking about his son. Then I started talking about how he not a good parent. And not only that, Tommy lies so much, but tell y'all the truth at the same time. Y'all remember last night when Tommy said none of us never been around his son, but then turned around and said, I tried to get back in good graces with you and came to Tommy's son party. I was always around Tommy's son. Tommy's son used to come to the house and hang out with me and Tommy. Like, his son used to literally come out and hang out with me and Tommy. His son used to dap me up. Me, his son was cool. I always act like a boy. When I'm around Tommy, I act like a boy. When I was around his son, I act like a boy. Me and Tommy's son was cool. The crazy part about it is Tommy's son thought I was his own homeboy. I swear to God, he thought me and Tommy was homeboys. I went to the boy birthday party and everything. I used to go with Tommy to pick the boy up and everything. Like, on my mama. So it's just like he lies so much, but then come back and try to flip it. How you say nobody never been around your son, but Avo came to your son's birthday party? Make it make sense. But then y'all don't be wanting to believe the truth because y'all just like to believe everything that make Avo look like the bad person. Shamar in here, get him out. Avo, don't you fault yourself because that's not your fault because he fell in love with you. You didn't do anything to make him fall in love with you. You was leading him on in some kind of way. No, like, I didn't never lead Tommy. I feel like I didn't lead Tommy on. Let me show y'all. Oh, I can't show y'all because we on YouTube. This is what I'm finna tell y'all. I kid y'all no lie, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have a real nice body. I have a nice back side. I have a nice front side. And I'm really toned up. Like, no shade. Out of all these clothes, under these clothes, I really look good. In real life, I really look real good. And I don't act like a girl. Like, you know, I can have like, yeah, I act like a girl, I read. But in real life, I don't act like a girl. I act like a boy, and I'm so chill. So he probably fell in love with my posture and how I be. And then not only that, we was cool. I used to walk around his house with t-shirts and my boxers on too because he used to walk around with his t-shirt and his boxers on. So I walk around my t-shirt and my boxers on like, I thought, you feel me? So it's like my posture and who I am. He probably started liking the manliness of me, but I didn't do nothing to him. I just be how I be with y'all. It's not my fault that he fell in love with me because how I look. And he probably fell in love with me because I was doing stuff for him. But I wasn't doing stuff for him because I wanted to be sexual with him. I was doing stuff for him because I lived with him. Just like when he kept talking about a couch. He kept talking about his couch, how everybody's talking about he ain't got no furniture. So I helped him get a couch. I helped him get a couch in my name, and I paid the couch off. Like, I didn't do it because I wanted to be with you. I did it because you wanted a couch in your living room. Like, are you cool? Like, I didn't do it because I wanted to be with you. I did it because I effed with you. Like, you gave me a place to stay. You played your part too good. You made him fall in love. I guess I did then. He wanted the vibe you gave Shamar for real. But what I gave Shamar was authentic, though. I wasn't even supposed to give Shamar that. I wasn't even supposed to do everything I did with Shamar, but I just tried to fake it, fell in love for real. On the video I watched, I thought Shamar and Tommy was dating. Actually, you was on the sofa. Shamar was laying with Tommy. Tommy and Shamar, they used to talk. You remind me of my son, he's gay too. He said he liked you because you took charge when you stayed. He said he liked you because you took charge when you stayed there. It wasn't that I took charge. It's just that I'm a real good friend, so I made sure everybody was okay. So when we was at Tommy house, this why. So he liked me because I used to wake up and clean up. That's what I do in my apartment. Y'all, when I wake up in my apartment, the first thing I start doing is go light up a blunt. After I light my blunt up, hit my blunt up, I literally start going to clean up. I go wash my dishes. I wipe my counters up. I go start sweeping my floor. I start fixing the pillows on the couch. I start fixing the pillows on the couch. I start dusting, cleaning up, go clean up my bathroom. I'm just a clean person. I know I get on here, y'all be seeing boogers in my eyes. See, I like my teeth look yellow. I look any type of way. That's because I just get on here and just be on here talking y'all and don't give a fuck. But in real life, I'm not like that. Like, look, bro. Like, look. Like, in real life, I'm not like that. In real life, I'm a very clean person. Like, I'm a very clean person in real life. Like, I don't even play that. Like, I don't play. So he probably think that I was taking charge. It's just that I'm not a dirty person. So when I wake up, I'm finna clean up. It's just like, okay, what we finna do? We finna do content. When we gonna do this? We gonna do that. So I don't understand how you feeling. Like, I don't think I was taking charge. I just think I was just like being myself. Thank you. Y'all, it's 578 people in here, y'all. Can we go ahead and get to 300 likes? Let's go, let's go, let's go. I need to go get me some weed, go take me a shower, brush my teeth, wash my face, because I just woke up and I was just aggravated. I had to came on here because for some reason, I just been being dragged all across the internet. Oh my God, the niggas in my deal. Oh, we got 300 likes. Hit that like button, hit that like button. But yeah, y'all, that's all it is. So all I'm about to say is, y'all, hopefully I ain't gotta come up here and clear my name no more. But Shamar, tell me, you asked me last night. You asked me last night that I should be giving your son advice. That's the advice I gotta give. And tell me, no shade. Like, I used to like, I used to get on here and be so scared to tell my story and my life story because I feel like I don't be want to make my family look bad. But then I had to realize I don't have to tell my story because my story is not for everybody. I'd rather my testimony be seen. And not only that, my mama did the best that she could. She really did. My mama had twins at 15, and then my mama had me at 17. So with that being said, she was a young mama. She was learning, growing at her same time. And I'm not, and me at being 25 and making mistakes at 25, I just don't know how it would be to be 15 years old and to be raising kids. Because to me, my mama always been grown. So I can take accountability, and I would never get on here and and tarnish my mama image and just get on here and do that. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to get on the internet and be mad at my mama, especially when I used to get in situations where I used to get homeless or stuff used to go real bad, and I used to blame my mama. It's my mama fault. It's my mama fault. But then I had to realize, man, it is not my mama fault. Like, everybody don't get a mama. You feel me? A lot of people got a mama and their mama done passed away. My mama's still alive and she's still here. And I don't want to spend my days being mad at my mama, being angry at my mama for something that I done been through as a kid. Like, no, I'm 25 years old. I just want to love my mama, respect my mama, and I'm happy that I'm able to have a mother. We might not have the best relationship, but I'm able to have my mother. Because some people didn't have a good relationship with their mama, and their mama not even here. Some people had the best mama in the world, and their mama not even here no more. my mother's still here, and I still got a time to make it right. And at the end of the day, I'm human. I do wrong, y'all. I do people wrong. I done did wrong on people. People done did wrong to me. I'm a human being, and I was so, man. I told my mama this the other day. I told my mama, I'm so sorry for getting on the internet and talking about you and telling our business because I was upset and I was angry, and I wish I would have never did that because Tummy big back ass just keep coming here, coming for my mama and talk about my family when my mama she ain't nothing but a human being. I know some of y'all had kids and raised y'all kids and did right about y'all kids, but some mamas struggle and some mamas still gotta get. Some mamas struggle and some mamas still gotta get it together. So with that being said, I'm not even gonna disrespect Tammy mother because she did. I know Tammy like to be like on the dead homies. I like to let the dead homies and the ancestors rest because they at peace in their mind and their soul. And I would love to think that way and speak that way over Tammy's mother. And she never did nothing to me. And may God rest her soul and she continue to rest. And I had to realize just because people show me hatred and show me negativity, I don't gotta be on here and be negative and show hatred because I swear y'all, I wouldn't know what to do without my mama. Even though I live without my mama, I would go crazy if something happens to my mama. And every time I sit here and talk about a person, it seems like God put me through what that person going through. And I don't want to experience that feeling. I don't want to go through that feeling. So I'm going to just let Tommy have it when it comes to the memories and all that stuff like that. But y'all, honest God truth, if Tommy, if I genuinely if I did something wrong to you or made you fall in love with me, or then tell me I can just be grown now because I'm 25 years old. I was childish all the other days and other days, but I can really be adored. If you really did fall in love with me and you really did love me, I'm so sorry. Like I'm sorry that I didn't love you the way that you love me. I'm sorry that if I broke your heart. Like I really am because I know how it feels to love somebody and they don't love you back. Because I was recently dealing with somebody and I really care about them a lot and they didn't care about me. And I know how it feels to care about people when people don't care about you. So if I genuinely, like, just from the bottom of my heart, Tommy, and I usually call you by your name, but if I made you fall in love with me, I'm sorry. Because I didn't never mean to make you fall in love with me. That was never my plan. But I'm not trying to do this every day. And this not of me playing out or copping out. It's just me trying to be grown because I don't need to talk about you and I don't need to defame your name and defame your character. And I just feel like I just really, really, really want you to know I didn't try to make you fall in love with me because I never was in love with you. Like I never was in love with you. I always really liked you as a person, and I really respected you, Tommy. And I looked up to you because I thought you was a good person, especially getting me out of the situation that I was in. That's why I was so close with you. That's why I used to tell you everything. That's why I was so tight with you because it's like you took me out of something I didn't want to do. Like, bro, I used to have to live with people just to sleep to lay. So when I got with you, I felt good to be able to be somewhere and be myself and not have to, sleep to lay. So that was my anger towards you. And your anger towards me is that you said that I made you fall in love and I apologize. Because even those 2 times you asked me to have sex with me, I could have said no, Tommy, I don't want to have sexual intercourse with you. I just want to be your friend. I still did it. And I did it because I didn't want you to put me out. And I ain't gonna have nowhere to go. And I ain't want to be homeless. And I ain't want to lose my clout. And I ain't want to not be able to do what we said that we was gonna do. So and that's me really being real. And that's the truth. Cause you asked when you said that, and I hear you always say that. Well, why you had sex with me? Why you had sex with me? I'm gonna be real with you. I only had sex with you because I didn't want to get put out, and I was scared to I didn't know what to do because I didn't know we was even gonna be on that level. I thought we were just gonna be friends. So if I can go back in time, I would have just said no. The first time you asked me, I'd be like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to do what we said we was doing, or I would have just ended that fake relationship with you right in there because I thought we was real good friends. No shade. But that's the only reason why I didn't try to make you fall in love with me. I just didn't want to lose where I was staying at. And that's why I really be so upset with you. And that's why I'm keep trying to tell you I never liked you. I never really did. Damn, if you have to ask a man to have sex, that should be the first red flag that he don't like you. Tell me that, bro. No, I'm really being honest. And that's why I really started drinking. I'm really being real with y'all. That's why I started drinking. That's why I started using my body for sex. That's why I started doing OnlyFans. Tummy tell my son I used to use his toys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was using Tummy toys because I started doing Twitter. Cause shit, I'm like, why not? So shit, I started trying to use my body. Shit, why not? Get some money. But shit, it just felt like when I came to Atlanta, bro, I just felt like everybody just wanted to have sex with me. Nobody never really wanted to be my friend. So I just got accustomed to it. That's why I just always do it. So that's why when people be judging me for it, I be like, bro, y'all don't understand. That's why I be trying to tell people, like, they don't understand my story. And no, I'm not finna cry. I'm not finna get emotional. It's just like, I just get so upset when I talk about this because y'all don't understand. Like, I ain't scared to admit it. Yes, I did use my body or used it plenty of times. But it's just like, when I got with Tommy, bro, I really thought it's gonna be different this time. I thought I wasn't gonna have to use my body. I thought I was gonna have to be able to use my talent. He said I was gonna become famous, but I didn't know that he was gonna end up wanting to be with me. Like, I didn't know. If I knew that shit was gonna be like that, I just would have said no from the get go. But shit, I just went with what I knew. Shit, just act like you like it and just get through it. And that's what I did. I tried to act like I like it just to get through it, but I didn't like it. And then I tried to do it again the second time, and then I started crying. And then he asked me why I was crying for, and I told him because I didn't want to have sex with him, that I just wanted to be his friend. Like, I never liked him like that. I never, ever liked him in that type of way. Like, I'm so for real, like, I never liked him in that type of way. I never, ever liked him that way. I always just wanted to be his friend. And that's why I just so aggravating. Like, and that's why I feel like, so maybe I probably did do him wrong because I kept talking about him, but that's the only reason why I was talking about him. I wasn't talking about him because that's the only reason why. Let Tommy keep bashing Shamar. Don't get any quit defending Shamar because he bought this Tommy also separate yourself completely from the circus. Happy birthday, Shanae. However, you have nothing to be ashamed about. I'm quite sure all of us got something hidden in the closet. Ain't nobody perfect. We all human. Don't worry, baby. I'm so sorry you went through things like that. You are an amazing man. Keep up. But it's like, I'm not trying to make it seem like a bad person, but it's just like, that's what really hurt my feelings, bro. It hurt my feelings so bad, bro, because everybody be watching me. Everybody watch Tommy. Everybody watch Shamar. And Tommy keep telling y'all, he keep telling y'all, I used to take Avo to his niggas. Avo used to go talk to this nigga, that nigga. He used to be like, Avo used to give me money. He tell y'all how much of a good person I was to him. So it's like, he tell y'all the type of person I was to him. And then he's like, y'all still say I manipulate. And I'm like, how the fuck did I manipulate him? Like, it's just like, bro, the internet will create monsters, bro. And it's just like, I ain't trying to say this about Diddy because I don't know if it was for Diddy, but it's like now I feel the Diddy and the Cassie situation because that's how it be, bro. People have so much clout and another person be trying to come up and trying to get clout, and then everybody think that the person that's trying to get clout lying and stuff, but the whole time they telling the truth, bro. Like, people really do that to people. People be out here grooming people. They act like they like you, like they want to be your friend, but the whole time they just want to fuck you. And then when you start standing up for yourself, then everybody think you wrong because they ain't know who you was. They knew who the other person was. And it's just like if everybody knew me, if they would have knew me before they knew Tommy, then nobody would never be on the internet saying I did Tommy wrong. But it's just like they know me because of him, so that's why they gonna keep saying it. And it's just so like it's like I don't have no win for real. And I can really show y'all proof. Like, only reason why I started talking about Tommy is because he started deleting all my stuff, bro. Like, for real. Like, I used to do, bro, I was never this type of person. If y'all want to really know the real Avo, just go back and watch my YouTube videos. My YouTube videos tell y'all who I am. My YouTube videos tell you who I am. 3 years ago, I did my prison story. What's good, YouTube? I had 7 parts of my prison story. Like, this all I used to do. This all I used to do my prison YouTube videos. Now, as y'all see how it go from there to a gap? Because Tommy deleted all my videos. This one I had to start all the way over. Everybody be acting like they be scared to go look at the real proof. Like, all I used to do is I used to just do story times on YouTube. I ain't even used to go live on here. I just do nothing but story times. If y'all want to know who the real Alvo is, go look at my prison experience. Go look at my coming out story. I came out as bi at first. At first, I was bisexual. Then y'all gonna figure. Then y'all gonna find out how Then what else happened to me? He deleted my other story time. I did a story time on how I found out that the baby wasn't mine. This one I came out bi to the world, and it was a video before that went very viral. It was about how I found out that the baby wasn't mine, and then this how I felt for a straight boy when I came out, and then I went to prison, and this when I got out of prison, and I had like 7 more videos after that, but somebody deleted them. It's on my YouTube page. It's only the first part. The other 6 parts got deleted. I vote God didn't bring you this far for nothing. Let you go. Keep hanging on to God's unchanging hand. God will never leave or forsake you. Yeah, you're right. But y'all, I'm finna get ready to. Can we get the 400 likes, y'all? I might get ready to end my live because I'm finna get ready to take a shower. I gotta clean up and stuff like that. And I'm finna take me a shower. Go get me something to smoke because now I'm aggravated a little bit. Damn, I get a lot of views. I get a lot of views on Facebook. But yeah, I already know Gary Coleman finna be going live, yelling and screaming at y'all, telling y'all I'm manipulating y'all and I'm a liar. But I'm just gonna tell y'all all my dirty laundry before anybody tell y'all, cause it's gonna be my last time. So yes, is it true that I I fucked my mama man? No. I never had sex with my mom, man. Who I had sex with was a gay guy who was supposed to be my gay dad. He was not my mom, man. He was not related to me. It was a whole entire older gay dude. He was like 40-something years old, and I was like 21 years old at the time, and I was living with him. So when they be talking about my mom, man, no, it was a gay guy who was supposed to be my gay dad. That's how I ended up getting with Tommy. For 2, did I ever get on here and say I was touched when I was younger? Yes, I did get on here and say I was touched when I was younger because I was touched when I was younger. But I feel like I told that story because I was mad, because I was angry, and like I said, I used to blame my family for everything I went through, but then I realized it's certain stories that I can't tell, not just because I don't want to tell my truth, but because people take stuff and turn it against me and trying to make it seem like my family just these evil people, when most of the time my family knows some of the things that happened to me. So when they be talking about my mama did this, my mama never did this to me. I never had sex with my mama, man. I never did none of that. It was a whole entire gay dude that I was living with, that I was having intercourse with. That was supposed to be my gay dad. It was never a stepdad. So yeah, what else I want to talk about? Yeah, so that's all it. Tell him again, tell her we crackheads. We know Tommy was lying. The crazy part about this, y'all, my mama was so mad when that rumor was going around. My mama wanted to come live with me. I said, Ma, you is not going to live with me. She said, no, I want to go live. She said, because I liked it, Tommy. Like, y'all know, and I'm going to be real, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all a fun fact. Y'all know my mama liked it, Tommy, and she liked it, Shamar. My mama actually liked it, Tommy. My mama liked it, Tommy. She thought Tommy was a nice person. I actually brought Tommy around my parents. Like, Tommy actually met my stepfather, and he actually met my mom. So it's just like for him to talk about them the way that he talked about him, my mom was like, why would Tommy say that? She really was genuinely confused. And Tommy never brought my mama no beer. He never brought my mama no cigarettes. What Tommy did was sitting outside in his car, and my daddy was cutting my hair. So my mama said, that's that boy that you be hanging out with? I was like, yeah. She said, why he outside? She said, he can come in. So I went outside, and I told Tommy, my mama said you can come inside the house. So Tommy came in. My mama was like, boy, you ain't got to be out there. You can come inside here. And he was like, And then him and my mama started having a conversation. My mom was asking him where he from, who his family is, and it was chilling. Then my daddy was talking to him. My daddy was coming out. My daddy even asked him did he want a haircut. He was like, nah, he get his haircut from his barber, and he was going to go get a haircut. That's on my life. Shamar actually been around my mama, been around my family. Like these people know I really have a family. They know I have a family. My family live in Atlanta. Like literally live in Atlanta. So it just they get on here and they lie to y'all and they make it seem like I'm just abandoned by my family because I fuck my mama man. Matter of fact, while we at it. And my brother just tried to call me on here. I ignore his phone call. Says everybody like to call their sons and shit. Let me call my mama. I'm finna put you on child support.
Huh?
I'm finna put you on child support.
You gonna put me on child support?
Yeah.
My allergy is why?
Because. No, my friend, I'm on live real quick. I just wanted you to say, I know you get tired of me doing this, but I just wanted you to see my live real quick. I just wanted to call you and tell you that all these people be getting on my nerves. Before we talked about the other time, like how they be trying to say that I did something with daddy and XYZ. And then like Tommy, when I brought Tommy around you, Tommy was cool. Like, did he ever be disrespectful? Did y'all ever have a bad energy?
No, the faggot ain't never get out the car.
So I'm trying to figure out like why he just like so it's just like so that's really what going on. So what going on is Tommy on the internet, he made it seem like y'all you don't love me.
You could be in the house, go to sleep and everything, Tommy would be sitting in front of you in the car waiting on you.
So Tommy made it seem like y'all don't love me. I can't be around you. I can't be around you because I get.
He never when he never come in. He came here one time.
That's why I was just telling him he came in one time, and then you even had to tell him come in the house because he was scared to come in. But yeah, so it's just like so he telling people that like yeah I can't be around y'all. Y'all don't love me. You don't talk to me or none of that.
I'm so sick of that headline. Why ain't I find another headline? Like I'm tired of that.
I don't know, child. And with Shamar, ain't that Brian Shamar around us? I mean, Brian, y'all.
Yeah, Shamar's been around us a lot of times.
He even came to the Christmas thing, right?
Yeah, and our family meet and greet.
Okay, my bad, man. I didn't mean to call you with a drum.
Shamar be the one to tell the truth, not Tommy.
You said what?
Shamar be the one to tell the truth, not Tommy. I don't know what Tommy's talking about.
I don't understand why he even disrespect. I was gonna start disrespecting his mom, but his mama passed away, so I was like, I ain't gonna do that because I know how I feel. Like I said, I got my mama. I ain't trying. So I can't read his mama. So I was like, let me just call my mama. Oh, mama, and when I first came to Atlanta, mom, I left to be out there in the streets because I wanted to. Did I not?
Yeah. I told you to get a job. You say you want to.
Wait, hold on. What you told me to do, mom?
Get a job. You say you want to follow your dreams.
You told me to get a job, and I said I want to follow my dreams, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What daddy at?
Sleep. I'm trying to finish cooking before you get up.
Oh, period. Well, all right, mom. I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I just called you. I don't say that.
Okay, love you too.
All right. Like, it just gags me. Like, and then basically, y'all believe everything that Tommy say on the internet. Tommy only came in my house, my mama in my house one time. And my mama ain't did nothing but show Tommy the most ultimate respect, show Shamar the most ultimate respect. These people get on this internet, talk about my family, tell y'all I don't have no family, tell y'all my family don't love me when my family care about me. My brother just tried to call me, and the crazy part about it is my brother called me every other day talking smack. So he really just tried to FaceTime me, but I ignored it because I'm on live right now. But if I would have answered the FaceTime, he would have had my nephew in the camera. I would have been talking to my brother, talking to my nephew, or probably talking to his girlfriend too. Like, they tell y'all this make-believe story how I'm just evil person. That's why I ain't got nobody. Whole time I got a whole entire family. Now, even with proof, Tommy delusional supporters still won't believe that favorite is a big jealous liar. Like, Tommy, I'm telling y'all, Tommy ain't did nothing but manipulate. Tommy ain't did nothing but get on the internet and manipulate everybody. He manipulated everybody. He told y'all Alvo evil. He told y'all he brung me in. Y'all gotta make this make sense. As a grown man, why would Tommy sit here and want to be in a sexual relationship with me if he just got me from a situation where I just was doing sexual favors for somewhere to stay? If Tommy just wanted to be with me, why he just ain't say, Alva, I wanted to be with you? Oh, Tommy did it already. I told him I don't want to be with him. That's why Tommy did that fake relationship. Tommy did a fake relationship with me in hopes that I was going to fall in love with him. And I didn't fall in love with him. Clock it. What me and Shamar had going on, that was real. And I really came for the opportunity, but ended up falling in love with Shamar for real. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. So even with me faking it with Tommy, I couldn't even fall in love with Tommy. Me and Tommy slept in 2 different blankets. I never liked you, Tommy. I came to Shamar to get an opportunity, end up falling in love with Shamar ass for real. Clock it. And that's why he mad, because he know for a fact, like, dang, I gave Shamar what he really wanted. But I'm tired of talking about it. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, y'all. Can we get the 400 likes? Love me and Miami mama, they keep it real. I swear, bro, when Tommy first said what he said about my mama called me. My mama said, why is he saying that? I said, who, mom? She said, Tommy. Why is Tommy said that? Like, she said, I ain't never did nothing to his face. I said, Mom, I don't know why Tommy saying that. She said, I ain't never did nothing to him. He don't even talk about me like that. My mama was so mad. I was like, bro, it surprised me. That's why everybody told me, Avo, why you be talking about Tommy's son? Because he told a lie on my family. If Tommy would have never gone on his internet telling a lie he told on my family, I would have never said that about his son. It's like, why you get on here and lie on my mama like that? Like, you could say whatever you want to say about me, but it's like my mama had nothing to do with this. I introduced you to my family. I thought me and Tommy was really cool I introduced him to my family. I introduced him to my brothers, my sisters, my mama, my grandma, my daddy. I introduced him to everybody. Hello, love and peace. Live with your life, with your making good decisions. Be safe and guard your health and mindset. What is your dream? Focus on start. Don't get sidetracked. It's not about just be okay. Fast. They be needing for real. They be needing answers because why the fuck you lying for nothing? I ain't know what to tell my mama. Like, I don't know why he lying. Like, I told my this is what he do. He claimed that's how he get paid. That's how he get paid. But then that's why I felt so bad because I said, man, I done got mad at my mama, started talking shit about my mama, started saying my mama was never there for me, started talking about how the lights was off, how we was homeless, how I was going through this when I was a kid. I said, see, and that's the type of person Tommy is. Tommy sit here, try to hear your business, see what you got going on, then use it against you. Tommy know I ain't never did nothing with my daddy, but he knew I was doing something with a gay man that I was calling my daddy and living with. So he just switched the story. But then it's like I got on the internet and he gonna me telling y'all, yeah, my mama wasn't there for me. I told y'all how my mama wasn't there for me. Like everybody heard me say my mama wasn't there for me. Now they gonna believe it because they said my mama wasn't there for me. Like Tommy don't do nothing but manipulate the story. He'll never tell the real story. Did I get touched before? Yes, I got touched before. It wasn't from my father. It wasn't from my mama or nothing like that. But it's just like he got on the internet. He manipulated it in his way and how he wanted to look, just like with Shamar. I came on here and was real with y'all. I was only with Shamar because of the opportunity and fell in love with Shamar. Tommy was only Shamar's friend because of the opportunities that come with Shamar. Let's be real. If Shamar didn't have the clout that he had, Shamar wouldn't be worrying about Shamar. Tommy wouldn't even worry about Shamar. Tommy said he won't argue and fight LaShawn because LaShawn don't got clout. So that means if Shamar didn't have clout, Tommy wouldn't be talking about Shamar. So y'all be trying to find a victim. It's not no victim here. It's just content around people's life that's traumatizing. And so that's why I be so upset with y'all, the people that's watching. Because y'all be wanting me to be the evil person so bad whole time. Alvo was never evil. Alvo just came in and did what we supposed to do. Y'all wanted me to be the evil one the whole time. And the whole time I never did nothing. But played my role and played it good. On both ends. Even Ty started to see through Tommy and he is long gone. Let's clock it. Y'all see Tyra not around Tommy no more? Tyra ain't never stepped foot in Tommy's house. Man, Tommy can be in Houston, Texas right now and get an Airbnb. Tyra wouldn't even go. Tyra would never. Where I think Tyra don't step foot in Tommy's house? Why y'all think Tommy used to be like, sister this? When Tyra used to hang around Shamar, and Shamar and all them was real cool, it was sister this, sister this. Y'all know he ain't talking about Sister Ty no more? Because Sister Ty is no longer connected to Shamar. If Sister Ty was still connected to Shamar, Tommy would still be talking about Sister Ty to this day. But Sister Ty ain't got no connections to Shamar. Clock it. But that's a whole nother story. I ain't finna keep on getting into that. Y'all, I gotta go get my weed. I gotta get my cigars. I'm finna get ready to go. I love y'all. I thank y'all. And I said what I said. And yeah. Duchess, I love you, friend. Thank you. Thank you to my moderators. Thank y'all for mine for me.